through. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
sorry.
And
It's
as
just
well,
something.
we want to record this call, so we have it for the future people that won't are not able to join tonight. So welcome to the Teas of Champions, and we have Andra Rooney tonight with Dream Board and Vision Board creation.
Thank you. And because you just pressed record now, I just have a question for everyone who's gonna listen back to this. If nothing changed in your life over the next 5 years, would you genuinely be happy with where you end up? When we're looking at our life, just living our lives that we forget we're actually creating. And back to what I was saying, it's everything coming together, as in like we wake up, we go to work, we look after our families, um, we get through like another week, another year has passed, and somewhere amongst all the responsibilities and all the noise, the dreams we once had for ourselves become maybe someday when I have more time, when the kids are older, when I have more money, when things calm down. But what if someday doesn't just happen? What if we actually have to decide what someday looks like? Think about it. And that is what I want us to do together today. But before we get into that, I should probably introduce myself again. I don't know, I didn't get a chance to look there to see. Um, my name is Andra Rooney. I'm a mom. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a founder. I'm a CEO, and I'm someone who seems to have a brain that is permanently thinking about the next idea, the next opportunity, and the next thing I want to create. Professionally, my background is in the nutraceutical industry, pharmaceutical industry. Today, I'm the founder and the managing director of Mira Solutions. It's a business I am building within the nutraceutical industry. For people who do not know nutraceutical industry, I basically am I'm supporting companies to bring supplements to market and so much more. I'm also the founder of Female Empire Club, a community I created around something I care deeply about, bringing women together, creating genuine connections, supporting one another, and encouraging women to believe that they're capable of much more than they sometimes allow themselves to imagine. And more recently, I'm also part of Travel Advantage, which is what has brought me into this room with all of you today. Um, but those are just like titles. They tell you what I do. They don't necessarily tell you who I am, and that's a good question. Um, I personally think that I'm a person who I love to reinvent myself, and I had to do it in the best more than once, probably like a lot of you here on the call. I had my moments in life when things didn't go according to plan. I had moments when I've questioned myself many a times. I've had to do things that scare me. I'm still doing that. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still building. And I certainly don't have everything figured out. But one thing I've become very conscious is this: I do not want to live my life accidentally. Um, and I want to be intentional about it. I want to know what I'm working towards. I want to know what kind of mother I want to be, what kind of woman I want to be. So why I'm here today, um, this is the reason. Um, this is the reason I'm here with you, not because I have the perfect life. I'm definitely not standing here pretending I have all the answers. I'm here because I believe there is an enormous power in becoming clear about what you want. And I want to do this with you all so much because sometimes we spend far more time thinking about what we don't want. And I know we have all done this. We're all guilty of this. I've done it myself so many times. I don't want this job. I don't want to feel this tired. I don't want to feel financial stress. I don't want the thing of relationship. I don't this kind of relationship. I don't want to feel this way anymore. It's just the negative side that comes over in our lives. Um, but here where uh, the harder question comes. Okay, what do you want? I know we what we don't want. We say it every day. All of us we're guilty of it. Um, but what do you want? And I want to give you this scenario, okay? And I do this all the time with myself. And I know it's so hard to do it at first, and it takes a little bit of practice. But think about it, okay? If nobody was judging you, if money wasn't part of the conversation for a moment, if you weren't worried about whether your dreams sounded realistic, if you weren't comparing yourself to anyone else, what would you actually want your life to look like? And this is the most important part of the vision board. This is the reason I wanted to do this. I'm so passionate about it. And it's a surprisingly like difficult question for many of us to answer. And it was for me for so many years. I always we had this like negative thing of like, I don't want this, but what do we actually want? And that's what we're going to explore today. So, if you ask yourself, why a vision board? And I know when you hear the words vision board, you might immediately like think, okay, pictures from Pinterest, or like we've seen this all over the social medias and um, all the fancy ones, pictures from Pinterest, the dream houses, the holidays, the nice cars, stick everything onto a board and hope the universe delivers it. Um, that would be nice. But unfortunately, that's not what I want us to do today. Because a vision board without action is just a collage of pictures that you take from newspapers or print from Pinterest. And I don't want us to do that today. Of course, if you're a visual person and this is something that you want to do, absolutely do. But I want to bring a lot more to it. I want you to understand better the whole concept behind the whole vision board. And I want us to get clear. So before you can choose an image representing your life you want, you have to ask yourself what life actually looks like. And more importantly, what does it feel like? That's the most important part. What does it feel like? That's where it becomes powerful because perhaps you put a beautiful house on your board, but maybe the house isn't really the dream. Maybe what you are actually looking for is security. Maybe you put travel on your board, but the real dream isn't the airplane, the five-star hotel. It's the freedom. Um, I don't know what else. Maybe you put the picture of a strong, healthy body on there, but what you really want is to wake up feeling energized, confident, comfortable with yourself. Maybe you put a couple holding hands, but what you're really asking for is connection, intimacy, trust, love. So I don't want you to think only about things today. I want you to think about the feelings, the experiences, and the identity behind the things you want in life. And that's the most important part. So, what we're going to build um, within our vision board, I know there's so many different types of vision boards out there. You can have from 4 areas to 12 areas. And I want to keep it very simple today because doing a vision board, it can be quite overwhelming. So I thought, and this is what I always do in my life. This is what I do. I've done in the past with previous group of people. I want to keep it to four simple areas of part of your life. Health and well-being. How do I want to feel? Career and purpose. What do I want to create and achieve? Relationships. Who do I want to love, experience life, surround myself with? And finally, and this is the one that I love the most, and I think is the most important one. And I poured my heart and soul into every single person that I meet, and I tell them. And I'm aware that some of the people who are on this call, they know this. Self-love. Who do I want to become? Because your vision board shouldn't only represent the life you want to have. It should represent the person you need to become to create that life. Self-love. But we will let's explore each one, okay? And before we're gonna take the time and I would actually want you to go through them and we'll do it together. So no pressure. I don't want anyone to feel any kind of pressure and or panicking or I know it happened to me in the past where someone comes to you, let's do a vision board, and your mind like instantly goes empty. You don't know what you want, you don't know what to write. So before we actually go into each one, I want to give you different perspectives for each individual area. And let's start first with health and well-being because um, why I wanted to start here because we can have all the ambition in the world, but if we don't look after ourselves, everything else becomes harder. We are not 20 anymore, so that's one important part here. So when we think about health, our minds often immediately go with the weight. Let's be honest. When you think about your health straight away, like you think about your weight. I want to lose weight. I want to look better. I want to fit into those jeans. Um, Nothing wrong with that. Okay, but I just want um, to go deeper here today. So instead of asking, how do I want my body to look like? Um, Remember, it's about how we feel. How do I want to feel in my body? Maybe you want to feel strong. Maybe you want more energy. Maybe you want to sleep better. Maybe you want to run your first 5K. I know I had it down on my vision board for quite a few years that I want to run my first K. Um, Maybe you want to complete a full marathon. Maybe you want to walk into a gym and feel confident. Maybe you want a healthier relationship with food. And I think this is one that I find it's really, really important. Um, Maybe you want to prioritize your mental well-being. Again, extremely important. One that I would put a lot of value onto it, and one area that I'm extremely passionate about it. Mental health, self-love. I just they're so linked together. Or maybe I don't know, maybe you simply want to wake up in the morning and feel good. So your health vision doesn't have to look like anybody else's, okay? So if you are the type of person that you like to visualize and you do want to go later on a vision on Pinterest, or you do have magazine at home, or you want to, cut around different images, or choose images that represent your version of health. Okay, so remember the feeling behind the strength, energy, movement, rest. We're only talking with Nicolae that the way he likes to sleep for an hour in the afternoon. Like that is wow. Like if we could all do that, it would be amazing. Sleep, oh my God, the most important part of our life that we take for granted. Water. Oh my God. Like we have this, like we heard this so many times, drink 2 liters of water a day, but no one knows the whole like reason why you drink 2 liters of water. Oh my God. We can talk about this on another occasion. I'm aware that sometimes like, I get so passionate about everything. So going back to this, okay, so to health, sleep, rest, nutrition, water, mental well-being, confidence, balance. And I just want you to ask yourself, okay, when it comes to health and well-being, if I felt incredible physically and mentally 1 year from now on, what would I be doing differently? Like, what would you do differently if you were to wake up tomorrow morning? Let's not wait for tomorrow morning. I hate this. Well, sorry, hate is a very strong reason. I don't want to use it. I don't want to. But I have heard this so many times from tomorrow, from Monday, from January, and every time I hear this, I just feel like I get goosebumps. I just hear like my blood pressure goes up. Just do it now. Nothing is guaranteed to us tomorrow. Just do it now. The second area that I wanted to look at is the career, purpose, and financial freedom. We talk so much about financial freedom, especially within Travel Advantage. But what do I want to create? So now let's talk about career. And I want to like broaden like this beyond simply asking what job do I want? Um, I what do I want my working life to give me? Maybe you want to build your travel advantage business. Maybe you want to reach a particular level. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you want a promotion. Maybe you want to change careers. Um, Maybe you want to earn enough that you don't panic when unexpected bill arrives. Um, Maybe you want to work 4 days instead of five. I know some people already within Travel Advantage, yeah, they successfully like change their working hours. Um, so maybe your dream is financial independence. Um, it doesn't have to be like not just about earning millions, but it's because not all of us are there, but maybe it's about having choices because money isn't the vision. What money allows you to experience may be the vision, like the freedom, the security, the travel, time with your children. I know that's really important for me. Travel with my daughter, helping my parents, experiences, education, giving back, building something you're proud of, building a legacy that you want to give back to your children. So ask yourself, what does success actually mean to you? Not the Okay, not the Instagram definition, not your family's definition, not society's definition, yours. Remember, it's about how you feel. And what, okay, what would you make you sit back one day and think, I build this and put that on your board. I build this and put that on your board. Visualize it. The third area I want us to focus on is relationships. I'm sure you have all heard this, tell me 5 people you spend time with, and I can tell you who you are. Um, so this is a topic that I always put a lot of emphasis in my own personal life. Is who do I want beside me? And I want to move a little bit away from achievements for a moment because we can have the beautiful home, successful businesses, amazing holidays, money in the bank. But if we don't have meaningful relationships, those achievements can feel incredible empty. And I'm sure you heard people who are extremely like wealthy and they feel so lonely. So think about the people in your life, your partner, your children, your parents, your family, your friends, your community. Again, what do you want those relationships to feel? Maybe you want more connection with your children. Maybe you want date nights with your partner. Maybe you want to travel together. Maybe you want to find love. Maybe you want deeper friendships. Maybe you want more time with your parents. Or maybe, and this is something that I want you all to um to take away with you. It's one that I'm it's not easy, but it takes a lot of hard work. Boundaries. Boundaries. We have so little boundaries in our lives that we don't even realize. And boundaries for me, it brings a strong connection between self-love and boundaries. Um, so in this section, don't only put people, okay? I want you to think about moments. Um, what's important? Remember, it's about the apologies. Sorry. Remember, it's it's about the feelings behind, okay? Family dinners. How would you like a family dinner to feel like? Holding hands we forgot to hold hands with our loved ones, laughing, traveling together, friendships, celebrations, connections. So I just want you to remember the feeling behind when you're going to write down. I want you to feel all these emotions. How do you want? Visualize them. Close your eyes. Take your time. Do not rush. Please do not rush. Just feel everything and ask yourself, who do I want beside me while I'm creating this life? And the last area, the one that I'm so passionate about it and I love it so much and I talk so much about it and all my friends they know me about it. It's the power of learning how to love yourself. And here it's about personal growth and self-love. Who do I need to become? Who do you need to become? And personally, I do really think if you're to look at these four areas, I think this is the most important one. You, you, not your business, not your partner, not your children, not your responsibility. Don't judge me before I finish, okay? It's you. Who are you when all those labels disappear? And how do you speak to that person? How do you speak to you, to yourself? Because we sometimes speak to ourselves in ways we would never dream of speaking to someone else that we love. And look, I'm guilty of this. The amount of times I I thought about it and I hear people talking about it. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. Ah, the answer to every question, I can't do that. It's I'm too old. I'm too late. What will people think? And I don't want that. Drives me insane. I'm going to embarrass myself. Other people can do that, but not me. And then we wonder why we stay small. Self-love isn't standing in front of a mirror telling yourself you're perfect. It couldn't be further from the truth. It's respecting yourself enough to keep the promises you make to yourself. Let me repeat that, please, because I keep the promises you make to yourself. It's saying no when something isn't right for you. It's walking away from situations that repeatedly hurt you. And we've all been there. And it's incredible hard. But when you decide to walk away from situations that repeatedly hurt you, I promise you, is the strongest boundary that you can, it's the purest gift that you can give yourself. It's the most luxurious gift that you can give yourself. It's saying no when something isn't right to you and walk away from situations that repeatedly hurt you. It's allowing yourself to rest without feeling guilty. Having that 1 hour nap in the afternoon, don't feel guilty about it. It's celebrating yourself. It's investing in yourself. And sometimes it's doing the thing that absolutely terrifies you because you know the person you're becoming needs you to do it. So I want you to ask yourself, Who is this version of me who already lives the life I'm putting on this board? And when creating this vision board, I want you to ask this. Who is this version of me who already lives the life I'm putting on this board? How do you walk into a room? How do you speak? We have this amazing event happening on the 16th of August. Think about it. If you're joining us, and please do, how are you going to walk into the room? How do you speak? Think about it. Think about the boundaries. What can you tolerate? What don't you want to tolerate anymore? What habits? How do you spend your mornings? Who do you surround yourself with? Who do you believe about you? So the whole vision board, the biggest vision, it's you. This is what I want you to remember. And I don't know if any of you want to touch any magazines or scissors or glue, or you want to do something like that. But I just need a moment from you. And please close your eyes for me. Please just close your eyes for a moment. And today's the 28th of July. Is July. And I want you to imagine that it's 1 year from today. Just close your eyes and think it's 1 year from today. And it's been an incredible year. Not a perfect year. You had challenges, things went wrong, you had difficult days, but you kept going. And you've become the person you need to become. And while please keep your eyes closed. Now imagine waking up, okay? 1 year from today. Where are you? What does your home feel like? How does your body feel like? Do you feel strong? Do you feel healthy, rested, confident? What do you do when you get out of bed? Now think about your work. What are you doing? What have you achieved? What have you built? How much freedom do you have? How do you feel when you think about money? Now, I want you to think about the people around you. Who is there? Who are you laughing with? Who are you traveling with? Who are you coming home to? How do those relationships feel? safe, exciting, supportive, loving, and finally, I want you to look at yourself, not in a mirror. Look at yourself as you were watching this future version of you from across the room. How does that person carry themselves? How do they speak? How confident are they? What have they stopped apologizing for? What have they finally learned to believe about themselves? Now, I have one final question for you that I want to ask this future version of yourself. And the most important question for you today, not tomorrow, now. What did you have to start doing to become you? What did you have to start doing to become you? That that person, that future you, that person from one day next year. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I truly hope you got the chance to feel that version of you that we're gonna start right now to build that board. And before we start creating this board, I don't want you to, okay, I want you to think that this board is you. I don't want you to start writing like someone else is gonna read this. It's only for you. So don't create a board that looks impressive to somebody else. Create one that means something to you. And when you're looking through again, I don't know if you're a visual person or if you're gonna do this or not, if you're gonna cut through images, words, quotes, nice. What makes you stop? I just want you to put the whole feelings behind it. So, as I said, we're gonna divide this into health and well-being. And I want you to take your books, notebooks, papers, piece of paper and pen. And let's start with the health and well-being. And remember, it's about how do I want to feel? And let's take, and again, I don't want you to put any pressure on you, okay? We're gonna take 10 minutes. I don't know if 10 minutes is too much. You can let me know. But we can take 10 minutes and start writing. And then we can come back. And this is optional, but what I have done in the past, I feel, and again, no pressure. I don't want to put pressure on you. I don't want you to feel like you have to say anything. Again, remember, you create a board that looks good for you, not to impress anybody else. But from previous experience, when I've done group vision boards before, people love to share. Not everything, but a few things. Because yesterday, what I mentioned with Nicolae, it's once a month we can create this accountability body. So if you feel that some people, when they say it out loud in front of other people, they feel like, oh, I have to do it now. There's no excuse. And again, you don't have to, but I don't know, Nicolai, if you want to put some music on the background. And again, tell me if 10 minutes too much. Again, you can just write a few things, and afterwards, after this, you can connect with yourself even deeper on a deeper level, and you can write even more, whatever it's easier for everyone. But I would say let's take 10 minutes and we can all start writing. Is that okay with everyone? Perfect.
Your name is the echo I can't deny. Palm trees sway, they know the vibe. I'm just one call away, one call away. Hey, no matter night or day, I'm just one call away. Waves crash like a whisper sound. Your voice in my head spinning me around. Heartbeats match the ocean's bound. Don't hesitate, don't delay. Pick up your phone and just say, I'm just one call away, one call away. Hey, no matter night or day, I'm just one call away. Dial me deep, dial me up, don't leave me waiting. The night's too good for hesitating.
Oh, wow. Yay. That's so beautiful, Nikolai. That's amazing. I know 10 minutes is never enough. And that's the reason I said after this, while you're still in this beautiful energy and feeling the energy, I would love for you when we finish here to go back to your list and go through it again and see if you can, if you feel that you need to add anything else, do please. Is everyone okay? Are we all ready to go to the second area of our life? And that's career and purpose. And one question I want you all to ask yourselves here is, what do I want to create? And dream bigger. Don't be afraid to dream. Dream bigger than feels completely comfortable. Dream bigger. Don't have any limitations. Don't. And remember, your board should excite you. Of course, some parts should probably like scare you a little, um, because we're not creating a picture of the life you already have. The whole purpose of creating a vision board um, is something that help us to move forward. So we're gonna take another 10 minutes and we'll focus on what you want to create. And I'll see you back in 10 minutes at 2020.
Clouds, pain in the sky. Every breath feels like gold. Every step a story told. Whoa, waves roll.
I'm not sure if you got to see what I had there in the chat box, but just a quick reminder: don't just ask yourself what you want. Ask yourself why you want it. Just have this on the back of your mind when you write your bullet points, and we will. I'm sorry to say this, but we'll jump quick into the next one because I'm aware of everyone's times, and we'll cover relationships. So one quick question that I want you to ask yourself is, who do I want beside me? And we're gonna take another 10 minutes. So I will see you at 2032. Thank you.
Kiss the ocean's face. Waves rolling in like they're in a race.
We're back. So the last part for us for the vision board that we're going to focus this evening, it's self-love. And a very important question you need to ask yourself is, who do I need to become in order for you to achieve your dreams? And I hope that makes sense. And I shall see you at 2041. Thank you. I see the sunset painting the sky. Your name is the echo
you, I can't deny. Palm trees sway, they know the vibe. I'm just one call away.
Oh, is everyone back?
Yes, we
Are
are.
we still writing or um I know I'm not here at one of my workshops where I'm very like on demand of everyone to bring their thoughts together and challenge each other. So I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you all here. But if you want to open up, we can go through each individual area and we can all say two, three things. But again, not necessary. I completely understand this is quite private, but we can take a quick vote if you want. I'll totally leave it up to yourself. Does anyone feel confident enough to share? I because I have worked on my vision board twice already this year, and I like Nicolae, I have it on a book that I write everything, and because I'm a visual person as well, I've done something like this with bullet points, colors, circles, um, everything that's important. So this evening for me was more a beautiful meditation of everything that we're doing here. But I'm not sure if you have heard about Roxy. Roxy Nafosi. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. The book is called Confidence. And when I opened the book randomly, I'm not sure if you can see, but I said I really wanted to read this very quick for you. It's just something very, very short. Um, and it was exactly what I just said right now. If you have the confidence to open up, comparison is the teeth of confidence. And oh my goodness, this couldn't be any further from like this is so true. And it happens on an everyday basis. It happens to everyone. Like, and I know quite a few people here are from Romania, and in Romania, oh my God, comparison is like so up there. You always need to have the house bigger than your neighbor, the more cows, more faster car, bigger car, and there's always so much comparison around in our lives. And I know sometimes we're afraid to open up to say anything because we are afraid what other people might say. And you start comparing yourself with what other people put down on the paper. But I love to do exercises like this when people share what they put down just to give them more boost. And sometimes instead of looking at comparison at the person next to you, you look more as inspiration to maybe it's something that you haven't thought about it. And you decide, you know what, if that person, I don't know, just a random example, put down, I want to start drinking 2 liters of water a day. You never thought about that. It might not be something that you want to do, but then you're like, you know what, this is something that I really want to. So in this scenario, inspiration, it's always nice in groups like this to share. But again, no pressure.
Thank you, Adra. I will break the ice. That's why we are here to be more confident, to raise up our confidence and energy. And I would be happy to share.
Amazing.
For the and in terms of the comparison, I always compare myself from yesterday with the person I am today, and willing to be a better person tomorrow. And I'm always an action taker. I'm always, consistent on a daily basis to work on my goals and dreams, and and that person that I'm dreaming about to become. So in terms of well-being, I have as well some goals to create for myself a fasting period, to be at least 3 to 5 times a week in a gym, which I'm doing my best. At least when I'm not traveling, I'm keeping that consistency. Um, I um, I want to keep a nice regime of vitamins, minerals, and all these nutrients that we are not having enough into the product we are eating on a daily basis. So we need some boost in terms of vitamins, and I would love to have as well a habit where I consistently um, um, add into my body right vitamins that is I'm lack of it. As well, I want to really start my day with 7 8 hours of sleep. If I'm not having them in one shot during the night, I like to take a nap during the day to recover. And as well, I'm planning. I put in my goals here to do at least 2 3 times a week sauna. Um, as well, like in the gym where I'm going, I have sauna there. So depends on if I don't have any program, any like things to do after the gym, I always try to give myself another half an hour for sauna. um, as well. I, I want to do a little bit of research on my body. I believe I have some hormonal issue that maybe there is not enough, that maybe the thyroid is not working properly. And I believe I do have a good lifestyle, but I still have some fat on my body that I want to get rid of it. Not in terms that I'm not feeling energized, not in terms I'm not feeling well, but I there is a place to improve, and I always looking forward to improve the health situation. In terms of career, um, I'm working on few businesses, and as well, I have a goal for MWR Life, which is the rank I want to achieve, which is the team I want to build, which is the number of people I want to help to achieve success, which is the number of people I want to experience life experiences, which is the number of people I want to help them to get a free membership and at least to make €1,000 per month from the project. So like I have specific numbers set in terms of the business, what I want to achieve with that. As well, in my other traditional business, what is the turnover I want to get from my traditional business. About the events, I put a target of numbers of events per year to organize, to find some good location where I can hold my events. In terms of relationship, yeah, I always want to improve the relationship with my wife, to have a dinner uh, every month, like where we can sit down and um, be able to hear each other, where we can go like at least once a week for a walk in the park and have time for ourselves. I want to fight to get her freedom as well from the job, so we can be able to go together to the gym, to go together in more vacations and things like that. I want to improve as well the relationship with the close friends, with parents, with kids, to be there, to go with them at activities that they go, like they do, like football and swimming. I want to be able to be there next to them when they need me. As well, in terms of self-being, yeah, I never experienced such um, a part from the vision board where you really put more into self-being and love, self-love. So yeah, that's something that we really need to put ourselves first, because if we are good, we are able to help others as well. If we are not good, what are the chances for us to help other people as well? So that's important to understand that we are good enough, we are brave enough, we loving ourselves enough. So to from because we only can give to others whatever we have full in ourselves. So it's important to fill our glass first. So whatever it's floating over, we can give to other people. So thank you for helping us to review all the goals, all the dreams that we are having in our vision board already, because sometimes we are so focused in daily activities and sometimes it's skipping one of them. And I like the idea of accountability once a month, where you can review what things are done, what things you have to focus more. And yeah, that's from my
And
side.
I do understand. I'm very aware. I've done the vision boards quite a lot at this stage, and I know some people they can be quite private. And again, even if you're gonna do this once a month where we come together, if you want to do it one-on-one, I'm more than happy to help you, and I'm sure that goes for you as well, Nicolae. You're there for anyone who wants to reach out to you. Um, but I truly believe in team.
Yeah,
If we come together as a team to
yeah.
support each other, um, having us together as a team accountable for each other, you can move mountains.
What team
Yeah.
means together, everyone achieve more. So
Oh my goodness, yes. And
that's team.
one thing to remember is that the board, okay, it gives you direction, but it's your actions that
Yeah,
create the destination.
yeah,
It's very, very important. And vision boards, they can be so overwhelming. Like for me and for Nicolae, look, we've done this many times and it comes easy and it comes with a responsibility. But if you have never done a vision board before, if this is the very first time in your life you're sitting down and writing down in bullet points the 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 energy of how you feel, what you want to achieve, it can be so damn overwhelming. So if you are to look at the action as an overall, because I understand it can be quite overwhelming, I want everyone to choose one thing from your board, just one thing, not 10, just one, something that you can begin moving towards within the next 24 hours. Remember, please, like, please, I'm begging you all, do not say to yourself from Monday, from August, from September, from
yeah.
January, please. Like, I'm begging you, please don't. Just something, one thing, that's all. Like, because I know that there's a lot in there. And the thing is, like, I don't want you all to be disappointed because I know sometimes when you sit down and you build a vision board, it can be overwhelming in the sense that I have there's a lack of a lot around me. I have to sleep more. I have to drink better. I have to sleep. I have to go to the gym. I need to look after the business, dog, children, family. I need to. There's so much already going in our lives. So just pick one thing from there. Maybe it's making a phone call, booking the gym, sending the email, creating the business page, having the conversation, booking the trip, joining the class, but just one thing. Or, for some people, it can be as simple as tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do my bed, I'm gonna brush my teeth and be so damn proud of that. And I know it might sound ridiculous, but it's the consistency, the most important part. And the small thing like doing the bed or going to the gym or drinking that glass of water, but do it every day. Set up an alarm. This is when I have started doing this, I was my own accountability buddy.
That is doing the bed now.
So the
Well
way
done. That's an action taker.
absolutely, it's setting up alarms on your phone. I swear to good God, like when I said to myself, I'm gonna drink 2 liters of water a day. I set on myself 12 alarms on my phone to drink water. And it's the consistency of that every day, that it turns into a habit that you don't need the alarm anymore. And from a glass of water, or doing your bed, or brushing your teeth, or taking the dog out, or bring your wife once a week for dinner, that becomes part of your DNA. It becomes part of you. Like it's like learning how to drive a car. You panic at first. You're scared. You don't know what to do. The fear is absolutely unreal on everything that we have never done in our lives. The moment you think, you get scared. But it's the small steps that they're the most important ones. And if you're afraid of, I don't know, your driving license, start with smaller steps. Um, or just simply saying, I'm starting. Don't overthinking, just I'm starting. So write that action somewhere. If it's not on your piece of paper on your book, just write this. Just one thing, please. Just think of one thing from your board on all the bullet points that you have there. What do you think is the most realistic thing for you to start now? As in now, I'm saying I'm gonna take the responsibility to set up an alarm on my phone tomorrow morning when I wake up. I do my bed. Anyway, of course, it's gonna be whatever you decide to be. I'm just trying different perspective there and ideas. But just I'm aware of everyone's time and I don't want to carry on with this. Again, I am here. I'm open to do one-on-one with anyone who's on this call. Um,
I have a question, Andra.
yes.
So, for example, I'm committed as well to be next to the team to grow this business and to be in this tea of champions every evening. As
Yes.
well, one of my goals in terms of health and well-being is to go to dance classes, to go play football and play tennis, which as well are done in the evening. How do you recommend to um,
Prioritize things in life.
prioritize and have all of them, because I want to go to the dance classes, I want to go play soccer at least once a week,
So
but I
what I
committed
would
as well.
say to you, it's not realistic. Like I know you want to do them all. We all want to do them all, but we only have 24 hours in one day. So it's really important to make sure to have that balance. What's the most important thing for you right now? And forget about the business, forget about the family, forget about everything going around you. What's for you? What is your body, your soul, your mind screaming at you need to do right now?
I believe I have a solution. I believe there is somebody who can open up the Zoom, take over the hosting for the tea or for the champions, and I can have at least 1 or 2 nights in a week where I can do as well those.
So the thing is, okay, what we want to create here, okay, the tea for champions. You
I'm here to help.
you need to remove yourself out of this, okay? Like you cannot take the whole project on you. It's about bringing people together. Remember, we are a team. I came this evening and I said, look, I can do vision boards. And this is only like 1% of the things that I can do to support the community. But like myself, there's someone else out there who can support the community. You do not have to
I'm
be
all in.
here
I'm all
Monday
in.
to
I'm all
Friday.
in.
Sorry?
Thank you, Nico. Nico is screaming he's all in and to help and support.
You see?
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, absolutely. We will take turns. We will. I'm a single mother. I don't have the time to join Monday to Friday and at 7 o'clock and be here for an hour or 2 hours as much as I would love to. For me, my priority is my daughter. So when I have my daughter here with me, it's a priority. But again, there's the balance. Like tonight was really important for me to get to know you all, to get to talk more about what I'm passionate about it. This is a passion of mine. This is where I want to grow and I want to bring more people together. I want to awaken the people around me. It's so bloody hard. So every opportunity that I get to talk about it, I will take it. So I will sacrifice the time with my daughter because this is what I'm passionate about it. And this is me. This is how I show love for myself. And when we learn to show love to ourselves, everyone around us are gonna start to show us love, including our spouses, family, children. When you start to love yourself, everyone else will love yourself. So for you, the question is, what's important? Is spending time with Ludmila, spending time to grow what you're passionate about, spending time with your children, and how do you put into balance?
Yeah,
The,
that's
the
what I'm doing.
answer
I'm
the
balancing
answer
all of
is
them.
within you. Do not, as much as you are passionate about what you're doing, and I can totally get it, I can totally see it. You're very passionate about what you're doing. But at the end of the day, you have to think about you and the people around you that you love so much and how you bring them along with you. And do not give yourself entirely to a business. Don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So just for everyone else, I don't know if there are any other questions but I do want to ask you all a question. Does anyone else have any other questions? Ludmila, I saw you put your hand up. I don't know if you have a question or you're just saying hi.
Hi guys. Hi everyone. Thank you, Andra, for amazing speech and for a nice meditation that we had like all together. And just I want like to share with you as well, guys, what I am doing now at the moment. I started like to do like with Alona Bagrin, a challenge, and we have now like 35 days that we are doing like every day like minimum 20 to 40 or an hour, like like workout doesn't matter, like yoga workout, like every day, doesn't matter what we are doing, like we are posting like in Telegram, and as well we are doing minimum 10,000 of step per day.
That's
And
amazing.
this it's helping like myself, like I am in my life, I'm self motivated. I don't need like motivation, I am self motivated. But like this, it helps a lot, like to believe that I can do it, like every day. I have like I don't have alarm, but I know for sure doesn't matter. For example, if it's 11 o'clock in the evening, I need like to do workout. That's it. Like, and this it's important like to challenge yourself. It's a priority, like like a priority per the day. I need like to do this. As well, like I started like you mentioned, what you're gonna do for yourself. I put like a goal like to meditate more, to do like more breath work, to be like more to have like more time like for myself, because like if I'll gonna be like um um if I'll gonna be like good with myself, if I'll gonna spend like time and I like um um just one second, I would like to explain. If I will be like more like wait a sec, I lose the
Calm in peace, or what do you mean?
yeah, if I'll be like more like calm with myself, if I'll be like good with my thoughts, with my mind, if I'll be like more like work on my body, on my mind, on my soul, I will be like more able and capable like to give to love someone like everything, like like love, peace, passion, even with Nicolae, with kids. And I realized that this is the most important thing. For example, for us like women's, like be a bit nice and be like with peace, with calm, with love, like for ourselves. And you mentioned today like a lot of self-love, and this is very very important, like for us, for all of us, not for only women, but for all of us, to make sure that we are like we um, spend like more time like for our body, for ourselves, and to make sure that all this love we can spread like around, and we like can give more peace and good days for our family, for our kids, for our spouse.
That's so beautiful, and it's so true. So, so true. Thank you
Thank you for
so much for sharing this. It's so powerful, and I'm so happy to hear this. Um,
thank you for your tips, because like you gave a lot of like value things that we
mm,
can like improve all, and we can achieve with your help. Thank you for amazing presentation, for
thank
amazing
you.
meditation actually, for this.
I want to add one thing, okay? And look, I'm so passionate about everything that we just have discussed now, and I'm probably aware that I it was a lot in it. Um, and I always, have thoughts coming to my mind, and like, I need to talk about this, I need to say this, don't forget about this. But I if it's one thing I want you to leave with tonight, it's this book.
I
Does
have it.
any
I started to read.
You have
I have it.
it? Oh,
Yes,
fabulous! Does
I
any
started to read.
else have this book?
We have it in English, in Romania as well.
Oh, fabulous. This book completely changed my life. Um, we live in life that is like you're a constant go, 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 go. And we forget how to be grateful. And when it comes to vision board and everything that you have put in there, your energy, your soul, and everything that you want to achieve, we can never achieve anything in life without being grateful. I know you have heard about manifesting so many times, and you cannot manifest anything in life if you're not being grateful. And I can put a link to this book in the group chats there. Buy this book. Please make this promise to yourself. If it's one promise to yourself today, please buy this book because and for people who don't read, don't be scared. It's not like you see it in one day and you go through the whole book. No, you read 1, 2, 3 pages max, and then it tells you, it gives you like homework, okay, um, of how to be grateful for the following day. And I promise you, it will be the best thing you have ever read. It's amazing. And part of this as well, there is another link that
You're reading my mind, Andra.
sorry?
I am doing this as well every day. You're reading my
Oh,
mind. I am doing every day. I'm putting like on my journal in my work 10 things that I'm grateful for every day, every morning.
oh my God, that is beautiful. But again, for
Yeah.
people who don't have the time, for example, or they don't like the whole writing or journaling, I love all that, but I'm aware it's not for everyone, the same as reading. Like in the book, it tells you the very beginning, you have to write 10 things that you're grateful about in your life. And for you not to get the block and not knowing what to write every day, you can just read the same 10 things you're being grateful about. And I promise you, by the end of the 30 days, you're going to think of more and more and more things that you're going to be grateful for. And you don't even have to write them down. You can just say them to yourself out loud. But please, please, I'll put a link to the book. And the second link that I wanted to tell you about, and I'll put it out there, it's actually, I'm not sure you have heard about Louise Hay. Louise Hay, it's she's written so many books, but one book that I'll put it in, it's How to Heal Your Life. It's another book that changed my life. So I'll put that. It's an audio book. So if you don't have the time, if you don't like to read, or you don't have the time, if you're driving, or I don't know, you're in a plane or whatever you are doing, listen to it. It's a very powerful audio book. And again, if you're willing to change, if you're willing to change the version of you are right now in order to achieve your dreams, to be that person next
Благодаря.
year.
Prima uscì di stringa, come prima uscì, sus.
Um, okay, so my last question for you, and I will leave it like that because I'm aware it's 9:15. If nothing changed, okay, in your life over the next 5 years, would you genuinely be happy with where you end up? Let me put it again, okay? If nothing changed in your life, so I want you to think about now, where you are right now, okay? If nothing changed in your life over the next 5 years, would you genuinely be happy with where you end up? Like, what if everything could change? Think about it. What if everything could change? What if 1 year from now on you were healthier, happier, more confident? Uh, what if your business had grown? What if you traveled to places? Like we're all part of travel advantage. Visualize it. What if you travel to places currently sitting on this board? What if your relationships were stronger? What if you had finally done the thing you've been talking yourself out of doing for years? Is there such a thought? Is there something there in the back of your mind that you said to yourself for years on end, I want to do this, but you never had the right people behind you to support you, the right Like Ludmila has this self I'm just giving over right now.
90 days challenge. 90 days challenge.
Yes, not everyone has this mental strength of just doing it. So think about one thing that you have wanted for years to do, but you have never done it. Why not? Just think about the small steps. And and one last thing, what if you looked back at this version of yourself and thought, thank God I started that day. Think about that like this day next year. You say to yourself, thank God I started that day. And I truly hope this resonated at some level with you all. And please act on it. As I said, small steps. And I am here for you all if you need me. And with this, I want to say thank you for allowing me to be part of the first step with you today. Thank you. Thank you, Nicolae, for bringing us all together. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Andra. Thank you for your wisdom.
Thank you.
Valuable information. I think Adrian there is raising already his hands, his cards.
10 times, but yeah, for me it's a third time doing the vision board with Andra. So yeah, it's a great idea, but I lost myself in a couple of months, let's say in the last couple of months. And this time I put everything down. I put everything down, and I started yesterday, not Monday, not. That's why while I was listening you, so I've done it a couple of things, and now I'm going to run. Do you remember, Nicolae? I told you last night I'm going to the gym. I skipped the gym this morning because my boss called me to be earlier over there, so that's why. And I don't want to skip the day, and I'll go now to run. That's why I'm ready to go.
Well done. I see you're already taking action, fixing the bed. I believe your bed now is.
I changed the bed. All the clothes are in the wardrobe. Everything is spotless.
Super.
Yeah.
We're
It's a
proud
great
of you.
idea. Thank
We
you,
believe in
Andra,
you.
for
We know you are a great personality, a great human being, and discipline is very important nowadays.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm trying to learn from the best. Like I have to follow you guys because it's a opportunity for me as well to stay there, to focus.
Super, guys. Thank you very much for tonight. If anybody wants to share, okay. If not, we'll see each other tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. UK Irish time, I'm gonna be the presenter. We're gonna talk about relationship more deeper because Andra mentioned about importance of them, about what we want in terms of having the right relationship around us. But tomorrow we will stop more deeply on how we create the skills of creating new relationship, how we can maintain those relationship, and how we can advance so we have those relationship in long term to create loyal relationship, to create meaningful relationship with friends. And we know that in our project, relationship with people, it's an important key and it's an important role, and we will go tomorrow through a process that we can learn how we can create some habits on a daily basis, how we can add more people to our contact list, and how we can create really some relationship that will last. So we'll see each other tomorrow evening, and thank you very much for being part of today's call. It's recorded. I'm gonna post it on YouTube, and then I will give the link for the people who weren't able to attend tonight's live call. Thank you very much. I will stop recording, and